Welcome back to my playthrough at the LDC number 30 contest levels, everybody. And we move on to Route 3. This route set was picked by Icho. This one was to make it lower with the L2 Classic tile set. And we could only use objects that were found, in that game. So, like, in other words, we could not use one-way arrows or splat pads and whatnot. And there were also a couple of other restrictions as well, such as there was one steel block that was not allowed to be used, and then there were some others too, such as the retractable boulder trap. That was not allowed either. But other than that, I think everything else, you were allowed free reign, for that tile set. And also, you could also only use the classic 8 skills, and also needed 60 lemmings and a locked release rate, because that was also the way it was for lemmings 2. You always started every load with 60 lemmings, and any amount that you lose, you carry the remaining ones throughout the rest of the tribe. For the 10 levels, in each tribe. And so yes, it was pretty much what Icho was trying to get at here was back to roots with a classic rule set, and also imitating lemmings 2 as close as possible with the rule set. So I gotta say it's a really nice rule set, and as you can see here, pretty much the rule, each rule set was determined by what place we finished in the previous LDC. So since Armani was the winner, his was rule 1. I was the first runner-up, so mine is rule 2. And then finally, Icho was the second runner-up, and so his is rule 3. So there you have it. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the R3s now. These were quite pretty good ones in my opinion. Rule 3-1, cheddar crusted hash browns. By Armani. This one, I backrouted a few times, and even in this version, it can still be backrouted. But it is extremely hackish, though. I pretty much had to get the skills in the right spots in order to still cheese the low. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show off the first, the really bad backroute first. So there's a fire blowtorch trap here to prevent my back routes. But unfortunately, even with the fire trap moved, it still has not prevented me from being able to cheese the low. So going back to the left, I'm gonna go ahead and place a blocker here, and this builder is placed in such a way so that no one dies to the fire trap here. Then I send up a climber. He will build. And then when he falls for a pixel, I go ahead and bomb him. So it makes this nice ramp. And then with a basher, at the right spot. Right there. Oops. Didn't need to move that far. So here, I'm going to advance frame by frame here. And I could possibly even zoom in a little. So I bash. Which punches a hole in the wall here. And then I quickly cancel the basher mid-stroke. With a builder. So it creates this very nice ramp here that allows everyone up through the wall. Or rather, up over the wall. So like that. But again, this requires very pixel precise movements because, you're in the wrong spot and you actually get the lemmings high enough to get torched by the trap. So it needed to be at this exact distance and spot to still be able to cheese the low. So in any case, I think you can actually move the trap down a little more, or you don't want to do that. You can also patch this up with steel, I think, and I think that should give you the backroute proof level. By the way, the rest of the level goes as follows. We just used the 2 miners to get down to the exit now. And then just nuke the blocker. And then, I actually went back to see if I could find the intended solution. And this one actually took me quite a while, but I finally succeeded. Before I finally got the intended solution, early this morning, I eventually found this really bad backroute where it just simply involves building straight up. You have to get over the wall. When this fire trap wasn't even there. But this is the intended solution. So first let me send up this climber. Yeah, and then put a blocker, pass through one, that is. Yeah, and then build. Yeah, and then I mine, and then I place the builder at the same time as well. Yeah, it needs to be done in such a way so that the miner uses the staircase to keep on going, where he will also free the blocker. Yeah, but he does not fall down with the miner, because this is the only route that the climber will take. Everyone else will go over the top here, and then be safely contained in here. Alright, and then with the second to last numbing, I'll go ahead and place the blocker to turn the last numbing around, who will fall, and then bomb at this exact spot, in order to allow the climber through. Yeah, and then we go ahead and bash here. And actually, before I found the intended way, yeah, I actually kept trying to build around here. I kept trying to see if I could get a lemming here to build, so that it places a step in order to keep the basher going. Because as it is, it will stop the basher no matter what. And then, admittedly, I accidentally spoiled myself here because, like, while I was watching Icho's video on the contest levels again, I accidentally scrolled too far to the right. But fortunately for me, all I saw was just the bashing. Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, that isn't exactly a spoiler because, yeah, I've already figured this part out. Yeah, it's just that I kept fiddling around needlessly with the builder here, which will never work no matter what. Yeah, because the basher will get into it long before the builder can put a brick. And as a matter of fact, I even figured out this part earlier as well, but for some very odd reason, it did not come to me until, yeah, it just so happens that, yeah, when I accidentally saw the bashing part in Icho's video, I was like, for a moment, I was like, I don't see how the builder and miner can help here. But then I was like, oh wait, yeah, it's just getting from underneath, yeah, because the miner destruction mask is pretty high, so it destroys the this thin layer to allow the others through. But anyway, yeah, and then even once I realized what the intended solution was, yeah, this took a lot of fiddling around because most of the time I kept getting lemmings too close enough so that at least one of them will go on by. Because if that happens, then they would get trapped in here. Yeah, and you cannot afford to free them again with the remaining skills that you have. Yeah, this one has a little bit of height here, but I think it's only because it's only because I zoomed in. So anyway, yeah, the remaining thing to do is to build, and then once he turns around from hitting his head, then you go ahead and mine. So yeah, this is thin enough to allow you to use a miner to break through the ceiling here to allow the others down here. Yeah, and then he will use the builder staircase to keep on going. And the pretty interesting thing was that I think I originally wanted to use this in my R3 as well, but then yeah, I came up with something different. So yeah, I actually had this idea in an earlier early sessions, yeah, when I was trying to see if I could get the intended solution. But unfortunately, yeah, I was not able to get this to happen because basically what you could do is that you could like bomb here, yeah, when just before going up the ramp. But then the only way you can destroy the ceiling here is if you actually build twice. So once he hits his head, then you build again. Yeah, while he's on the highest step possible. And then once he turns around, then you mine. Yeah, so that it breaks through the ceiling completely. If you don't build twice yet, then you actually have a pixel of floor, or rather a pixel of ceiling, which therefore, yeah, still leaves them trapped up here. So yeah, that did not work. So for some very odd reason, this did not come to me until I just accidentally saw that bashing part in Icho's video. But again, it's not really a spoiler because I've already figured out the bashing part. Yeah, or rather, I figured everything leading up to the bashing part. So therefore, it's not really a spoiler to me. Yeah, because I figured it out on my own anyway. Yeah, just for some very odd reason, this did not occur to me. Yeah, until I like accidentally saw that part. Yeah, in Icho's video. Yeah, but even then, yeah, I only saw the bashing part. I did not see this actual part here. I was like, oh wait, it's just this. Yeah, which I've kept trying in earlier sessions. But again, it did not work because, for example, you need to use two builders here. Yeah, in order to break through the ceiling completely. But if you bash right here, yeah, then the ceiling is thin enough to allow you to use a miner to break on through. So yeah, that's the intended solution. And so yeah, with that very bad background that I found, yeah, I'm thinking it's just simply a simple steel block. But I think the other alternative is to simply move the fire trap down a little bit more. But that wouldn't allow you too much leeway in placing this builder here to get the miner to release the blocker though. So maybe the best way is to just simply use the steel block. Yeah, where I use the bomber. But anyway, yeah, there you have it. So a very bad back route. Yeah, that still works. Yeah, with some very careful skill placements, and then the intended solution, which I finally found. Yeah, after so much struggling in this low, I was like, oh wow, yeah. So it definitely reminds me of SQ1's. I think it's called I Hate Sand. Yeah, it pretty much used a pretty similar trick there. Only this one is much harder to spot with the miner from below to release the crowd. But yeah, nice low though. Excuse me. Next up, Route 32, Tomb Raiders. Yeah, by Crane. And this was also a low that I backrouted a couple of times. Yeah, and now with this current version, I don't think any other solution is possible now. Okay, and so yeah, I want the latest replay here. And yes, you will notice that the music track here is the exact same for all the route trees. Yeah, and that's because that's the way that Icho wanted the route set. So yeah, we needed to use this track for our archery low. Anyway, first let me get to climber, and then I go ahead and bomb here, and then I block here. And this is steep enough to allow the others through to get through the blocker and get contained on the other side. And then we dig up here, and then bomb here. Yeah, in such a way so that you contain the lemmings in this pit here. So only 2 lemmings are trapped on the other side with the blocker. Or rather, of the blocker. So this definitely reminds me of high-rise hijinks, yeah, from several LDCs ago. Yeah, which was also the a classic rule set as well. Yeah, only that we did not need to use the L2 classic tribe or classic tile set. But anyway, yeah, I go ahead and bomb one of the lemmings walking around in the digger pit, which releases both of them, including the digger. So he will climb again. And the one that falls out to the left will block. And then I go ahead and bomb the others free. Yeah, by bombing the blocker. Yeah, and this is a safe ball for everyone. Yeah. Oh, I actually got this pretty close. So I definitely could have waited a little longer, I think. Although, wait, when did I start? Yeah, I could have waited a bit more before bombing him. But yeah, this works. And then, anyway, the climber goes over the top again, and then he digs down here. And you can't do it from this side because, yeah, you will bomb through the floor too, and then they will fall into the water. So therefore, you need the climber from above to bomb. And then the rest of the solution is as follows here. Why am I waiting? Just bash with close to the very end. Okay, this is low enough for the others to step up, so that we get a basher in place here. And then a trick that is needed here, and that is, yeah, once you get to around here, where the ceiling will be thin enough when you make that staircase, you go ahead and bomb the basher. Okay, this will prevent the others from getting up, but then the ones that do step up, you can just bomb one of them. Yeah, in order to destroy the ramp and allow the others to get up to the exit. And that's it. So, yeah, admittedly here, I accidentally spoiled myself here as well. In that, like, I wasn't exactly thinking when I was watching the Icho's videos that went up that day. Yeah, for some very strange reason, I'm thinking it didn't really occur to me that like that I've backrouted Crane's level again. But even then, I think I would have eventually figured it out anyway, just because of the fact that I kept trying some more to see if my backroute still works. But yeah, it turns out that it's not possible. You actually need maybe just one more bomber or so. Yeah, I think it's just the way that the clump of terrain is here. Yeah, it prevents you from making the nice ramps, yeah, to get you up to the exit. And so, yes, I don't know if this thing is new here, of bombing and then placing a blocker, yeah, at the high priority ramp to allow the others to go underneath the blocker feud. I might have already discovered that before, but I'm not certain actually. But in any case, it's like I said, yeah, I think I would have eventually figured out the intended solution anyway. So it's not like any of this is like new to me, other than possibly the bombing and then placing a blocker at the top of the ramp. But in any case, yeah, nice level there. By Crane. Route 33, neither here nor there, or neither here nor there, doesn't really matter. And by Eric. Yeah, not exactly one of my favorites due to the huge amount of building that you need to do, and also one very, very difficult part. Yeah, which you absolutely need to get to work, otherwise you're not going to get the level solved. Yeah, given the skill set and everything. Yeah, and then again, once again, same critique. Yeah, why the heck are the top entrances, yeah, partially off the top of the screen? Yeah, again, that's just sloppy, yeah. So, yeah, set up a climber from the bottom left. And then build twice, you have to get over here. He will turn around, and then you build twice here as well. Yeah, and then, yeah, miner here. And the miner here, yeah, at these exact spots at an exact time. So that the following happens. Yeah, they both use the staircase to keep on going. And then they will mine the entrances down here free. And in addition, the miners cross at the same time so that neither one gets cancelled. Yeah, which is extremely fiddly and very difficult to pull off. Yeah, because you need to place the miners at the right spots and at the exact same time, or rather at the right times. Yeah, a lot of the times they just kept on failing, so that one of the miners got cancelled. So yeah, not exactly one of my favorites. Yeah, because of that. Although that kind of makes me a hypocrite because I've actually used that in one solution to a United level. Yeah, which was absolutely not necessary whatsoever. So I brought that onto myself. And then yeah, this is just sloppy where you can barely see the lemming, yeah, at the very top there. And then yeah, build here to turn around. And then around here, I go ahead and start building back up. So yeah, definitely not a lot of fun here. And then build here again. And then, yeah, once he turns around, build up again. Yeah, with the remaining 11 builders. Yeah, and then finally, yeah, because of the way the staircases are placed, yeah, the basher would keep on going. Yeah, he would slide down like this. Yeah, and then get to this wall, which he would bash through as well. So, I finished with the climber and the floater left over. But yeah, I know what those are for. They are just pretty much to speed up the solution and, yeah. And to also, like, maybe make this part a little easier as well. But yeah, it's like I said though, this wasn't exactly one of my favorites. Yeah, because of the huge amount of building. And also, with requiring the miners to cross each other without cancelling. Yeah, both of them need to continue. And another critique here, yeah, why the heck is this exit in midair? Because you can see the 1 pixel gap here between the exit and the floor. Yeah, I mean, they can still use the exit, but yeah, again, it still looks really strange with it being in midair. Route 34, Mr. Lemmy does not live here anymore, by Icho. Yeah, pretty much the title here is a reference to a one of the classic levels from Lemmings 2. I think it's called like Mr. Lemmy Lives Here or something like that. Yeah, I can't quite remember. It's been a while since I played Lemmings 2. Let me see. That's already it down. So yeah. Yeah, this one's another nice one. Although this was backrouted a few times, I think. So yeah, there were a couple of updates released. Yes, after pre-testing. So here, for example, yeah, we don't have floaters anymore. Second one blocks. Yeah, first one goes on ahead to build. Yeah, he gets a climber. And then once high enough, we go ahead and bomb him. Yeah, making this nice ramp. Yeah, for the others to get up. And then the rest of the is just waiting for the others to. Or after a certain amount falls out the entrance, then I go ahead and bomb the blocker. And then yeah, I go ahead and bash like this. Setting up a climber here. Yeah, and then a block here. I believe everyone turns around on time. No, not quite. Oh yeah, yes. Everyone does turn around on time except for the last one. But that's okay, because I just need 2 to go on ahead down here. And then the last one we'll just build. And this right here, yeah, it is safe. I think it's just by pixel. Yeah, just by pixel. So I came pretty close. But I think I could just simply move the basher down a little bit. Yeah, and then it will still work. By the way, yeah, last one builds. Yeah, while 2 drop down here. Yeah, I also backroute this level a couple of times as well. And yeah, I don't think anyone actually got the intended solution, but rather acceptable alternatives. In order to like truly enforce the intended route, I think pickups would be necessary. But since pickups were not found in Lemmings 2, yeah, we unfortunately can't use them to backroute fix the low, or rather our R3s, or rather our R3. Yeah, since we can pretty much only make 1 entry, yeah, per rule set. But anyway, yeah, when the climber is right here, then I go ahead and send the other one as a climber, which is contained in here. Yeah, because there is some timing that's needed over here. So bash here, build, and then block. Yeah, so that you get this. So now that the climber gets up, bashes on through. Alrighty, build. And then this is far enough to catch the others. Yeah, once we release the blocker notice. Yeah, like this. And then bash to the left. And then finally build to reach the exit. Yep, and that's already it. So, nice level here. Yeah, despite the fact that my solution is an alternative. Well, my solution was already an alternative, yeah, in pre-testing as well. Yeah, this happens to be another one, yeah, sent out after pre-release, or not pre-release, pre-testing. Route 35, the Epic Gilgamesh by JRT. Yeah, another one that was not fun to play either. Yeah, because of the huge amount of building that you need to do. Yeah, Icho even refused to play this level as well. Yeah, and simply used Armani's replay, yeah, when going over the solution. But yeah, essentially, yeah, you need to do the exact same thing on both sides here, with a lot of building. And since you are restricted on number of diggers here, very limited on that. Yeah, the building needs to be done in a very specific way. So yeah, you build like this, set up a climber, and then a floater as well. Yeah, build here. Let him turn around. Yeah, and then need to build the other way as well. I think this is actually enough to stop the splatting. Yeah, it's enough. So now you need to dig on through. And then do I actually build up here all the way? Yeah, I do. But yeah. Unlike Icho though, I did play it just not all the way through, but yeah, I can tell you, I did not enjoy this whatsoever. Because there's way too much building needed, and you need to do the building in a specific way anyway. Yeah, build tries to get over the exit, or to get over the exit, sorry, to get over the gap, and then have him build to turn around, and then build the other way. Yeah, so that he does not get interrupted, and goes back to the left here. Yep, and then a lot of building needed here, repetitive building, and you need to place the builders in such a way so that digger goes all the way through. Yeah, because you are very limited on diggers. Yeah, and even the builders, yeah, will seem like a lot, but yeah, you actually can run out of builders here. Yeah, and I believe I ended up using all of them, even though I probably could have spared 1 or 2, I think. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of needless building like this. And then, yeah, here, this just barely stops splatting, I think. Yeah, just barely. But this is enough. And then, yeah, just build the crowd out. Yeah, have the climber take another round here. Yeah, dig here. And again, the digger needs to go all the way through. Okay, build over the exit with the climber, or rather with the athlete. Yeah, and then twice over this gap. Yeah, I have to turn around first. And then I build at such a spot so that when we build twice, we're gonna go ahead and turn around. Yeah, that's important. Since we only have 1 floater. Yeah, so therefore I would not be able to send out another climber from this group. Yeah, even though I have another climber. No needless building there yet. Yeah, but here I start right here. And again, this is enough to stop the splatting. Then, do I build over here first? Yes. Yep, and 23 builders might seem enough, but they won't be, considering the huge amount of building that we need to do here, and also need to build this crowd out as well. And again, same thing. The builders need to be placed in such a way so that one digger is able to get through all of it. Although in this case, I have 2 diggers. So I guess even if I mess one of the placements up, yeah, I can still recover. No, this still needs some more building. Yeah, I didn't think this would be safe yet. I don't know what I'm waiting for here. Okay, I waited for him to go back to, turn back to the left first. Yeah, because one more builder here, and then I think I just place one more builder here as well. Yeah, which will be enough to stop the spine, but just barely. Yeah, just barely. Yep, and then, okay. I guess I'll use the athlete to do the digging. Oh, what happened here? Wait, did I actually click so that my replay gets cancelled? I might have. Alrighty, let me go ahead and fast forward all the way through. Yeah, there's a lot of spacebar smashing I need to do here. But yeah, I must have accidentally clicked the mouse. Yeah, I must have accidentally clicked. Because now I start the digging before the climber, or rather before the athlete gets back here. So yeah, I finished with a climber and digger left over, but again, I think I could have finished with a couple of builders to spare. Yeah, if I had placed some of the builders more carefully, but yeah. Again, with the huge amount of building that you need to do on both sides, yeah, this was definitely not a lot of fun at all. And look at the time, it still took me over 22 minutes. So yeah, it's still a pretty long level. Yeah, on top of that as well. So, ugh. And then, yeah, we reached my R3, which I will cover next time. And so, this concludes all the R3s, which means there's still my lows, there's only my lows remaining, yeah, to be covered, which I will do in the next video. And so, that will conclude the playthrough of the LDC number 30 contest lows. So, with this, I hope you enjoyed the video of me showing off my solutions to the R3s, and I'll see you all for when I do my lows.